What's up, guys? A very happy Monday to everyone who's joining us. Welcome to yet another episode of Fitness Fanatics. This is a show in which we either do a live workout demonstration or we actually bring an expert who belongs to the fitness industry or the nutrition industry to have a one-on-one organic conversational discussion with. We've been doing quite a few of these live workouts recently, and so we'll do another one today. So today's episode will make it a hat trick of episodes which are featured live workouts, but we'll make sure to actually bring a fitness celebrity or a fitness influencer on board for the next session that we have next Monday. Remember, we do this every single Monday. We do this around 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, which is at 9 p.m. Singapore time. So thank you so much for joining us for this episode. I see solid numbers already. Hopefully, these numbers only grow as the live stream progresses. So today's workout is going to be slightly different. Typically, what I do is I do a 30 to 45-minute high intensity body weight workout. But today we'll actually take it up a notch. We'll do a slightly advanced level workout, and this is actually going to involve kettlebells. I'm not sure if you've heard of kettlebells. A lot of you may have, a lot of you may have seen them, but not quite used them, while some of you may have used them as well. And it's actually a very, very effective tool that can actually help you work the entire body out. I recently invested in a kettlebell. So it's a 15 kg kettlebell that I have, or a 35 pound kettlebell that I have, and it's really paying dividends. So the early returns of this investment have been absolutely phenomenal. I would encourage you to consider investing in a kettlebell as well. Of course, it's not a very easy equipment to handle. It can be a tough nut to crack, but slowly but surely you can actually make progress using a kettlebell, and you will realize that once you've made a fair bit of progress, that kettlebells can be extremely effective, especially when you're working out from home, when you don't really have too many equipments, or when you don't want to invest in too many equipments. Then I would definitely ask you to consider investing in a kettlebell. There aren't really too many equipments that you need to actually get a proper home workout. But if there are a couple of equipments that I would encourage you to invest in, one of them being a kettlebell and the other one being a chin up bar. And trust me, with the chin up bar, with a kettlebell and with your body weight, you can actually get a solid full body workout under your belt on a daily basis without quite getting bored, without quite feeling as if, you know what, you're you're doing the same set of exercises every single day. So it's a slightly advanced level workout that we'll do today. If you do not have a kettlebell with you, that's absolutely not a problem. You can bookmark this video, or you can perhaps just watch me do some of the movements with the kettlebell, such that if you do happen to invest in a kettlebell in the future, you can gain some inspiration or seek some inspiration from this video. But not every single exercise will involve kettlebells. In fact, a majority of the exercises, the meat of the workout will be body weight exercises. So you can follow along as well as I'm doing some of these exercises. So thanks again for joining us. If you haven't quite shared the link of Fitness Fanatics of this episode with your friends, your family members, then definitely do that. The more people who can actually join us as part of these live streams, the more enjoyable the experience for not just me, but for you guys who are watching, and some of you guys who actually are doing the exercises along with me as well. So without further ado, we'll now jump into the exercises. We'll start with a quick warm up. So it's going to be a 4 to 5 minute warm up, as is tradition, as is customary, after which we can get into some of the exercises. In fact, I'll also use the kettlebell for a warm up. I'll do some kettlebell swings. And if you're clueless about what that is, I'll definitely be showing that to you. So we can kick things off with the warm up. Please be asking all your questions throughout the live stream. If I don't get a chance to answer them during the live stream, I'll definitely make sure that I look at every single question that comes my way after the stream is done. So if you're not following along, make sure you're commenting. If you're following along, then that's wonderful. Give me a thumbs up. Share this video. Give it a like, and feel free to send across any feedback by way that you would like to send across. So with these initial formalities now out of the way, we can kick things off with the actual live workout. This one's going to be slightly longer. This one's going to be about 40-45 minutes in length. But of course, you don't necessarily have to stay for the entire length of the workout. Even a 10, 15, 20, 25-minute workout that you can get under your belt will help immensely in giving you this boost, this high, and there'll be endorphins flowing in your body, which will definitely be responsible for the feel good factor that you experience. Cool. So we can get going. I see a couple of comments already, a couple of people saying hi back to you guys. We can kick things off now with the workout. Yeah. I'll also start my timer in my phone such that I don't exceed about 40 to 45 minutes, which is what I envision the length of this workout will be. As you can see, my mat is torn and tattered, which is a good sign, which means that I've been making good use of it during the lockdown. Great. Give me just 1 minute. I'll get the timer going, and then we're good to go. Get your mats out, get your equipment out, put your shoes on, wear your best workout attire, and then we'll be all set to go. Yes, the beast. Sorry, guys, there was a little bit of an interruption, but we're back. Ah, oh. Ah, Vandana, I see your comment. I'll be talking about this at the end of the stream. I did do a warm up, which loosens up the muscles, but I'll be replying to your comment in more detail once this is done. It's the last 15 minutes that we have now, a 10-minute workout, and then 5 minutes of cool down. Then I'll be answering all your questions, including your question, Vandana. 7 more minutes left. 7. Then we're done. We do a 2-minute cool down. I'm going to answer every one of your questions, especially Vandana's. Ah, ah. Let's do some core work now. We'll work out the abs. I said abs. I actually meant the lack thereof. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky and never I have been. Oh, 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Now we're done. Oh, we're done. Done. Cool down. Cool down for 2 minutes. That's the end of it. I'll come answer all your questions after that. Cool down for 2 minutes. What's up, guys? That was a good session. Good session. I typically, when I'm lifting, when I'm doing resistance training, I typically go slightly longer. This was about 38 to 40 minutes. I typically go for about 45 minutes, 50 minutes sometimes. But this was slightly shorter, but it was still fairly intense. Nonetheless, enjoyed it. You can clearly see that I'm perspiring from head to toe. Appreciate your company throughout this live stream. I see a few comments. So I see one from Bandana Sekar, who says, before this, please show display precautions and warm up, which is very important, else someone will meet with an accident. Vandana, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I'm not sure if you joined the stream at the very start of the workout, but I had done a 5 minute warm up, and every single workout, you can go back to the archives as well. During the start of every single Fitness Fanatics episode, I talk about how imperative it is for all of us to do a warm up, even if that means like a 5 minute warm up, such that our muscles aren't quite caught off guard, and we don't catch them cold. And so I did speak about this with regard to precautions using kettlebells. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to, but if that's what you're referring to, then I did give a heads up at the start of the workout as well that this is going to be a slightly advanced level workout, and I'm pretty sure most of the people who are watching do not probably have kettlebells in the house. So that's why my appeal to every single person was that, what, if you don't have a kettlebell, either you can replicate the same motion without a kettlebell, which also negates the risk of injury, or you can perhaps just watch and follow, and in the event that you feel inspired to buy a kettlebell in the future, then you can do some of the same workouts in the future, and you can refer to this clip whenever you're trying to learn about kettlebell training or resistance training. But that's it. Thanks again for the comment. A very vital comment and a very important topic to address. It was glad you brought it up, because even if I reiterate multiple times the importance of a warm up, it still might not do justice to how important it actually is to get a quick warm up in. Lovely. So this ends the fifth episode. I believe it's the fifth one. Wow, time really flies, doesn't it? The fifth episode of Fitness Fanatics has now come to a close. Remember, we'll be going live again with another episode of Fitness Fanatics next week at exactly the same time, which means 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time or 9 p.m. Singapore time. We have a live show tomorrow. It's called Chatter Putter with Anubhav, where I have a very organic conversation with an influencer from the sports fraternity or the fitness fraternity. And I won't tell you who the guest is for tomorrow. I'll keep that as a surprise. But do join us tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time or 9 p.m. Singapore time for Chatter Putter with Anubhav. As usual, until next time, have a good night, stay safe, and cheers.